Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Ray Moderti, and welcome to my Let's Play of Mega Man. I've been planning this Let's Play for a while, and as you can see by the runtime of the video, the format of this video is a little bit different from how it used to be. This video is by far the longest I've ever made in any series on my channel, and I've decided to start making much longer Let's Play videos because I've seen how the Let's Play scene has gone in the last few years with the bigger YouTubers making less videos in the series, but with those videos being much longer. And I've seen how much success it's brought them, like PewDiePie and Jacksepticeye, for example, so I'm going to do the same. We're going to be starting off this Let's Play with Bomb Man. Well, I've already started with Bomb Man. I'm already a little bit into his level. Because he's the easiest to defeat with Mega Man's default weapon, the Mega Buster. If you're wondering how the story of Mega Man actually goes, it goes a little something like this. It all starts with two scientists, Dr. Thomas Light and Dr. Albert Wily. They go to university together, get PhDs, and end up becoming successful in their own ways. Dr. Light ends up creating some robots. First robot with its own artificial intelligence that became the base of this enemy. It's called a Sniper Joe. The robot's name is Proto Man, and basically, like, Proto Man thought what Light wanted to take away his individuality, but he just wanted to fix his power generator, so he ran away. Light didn't give up though. He created two helper robots that would help him across his lab and different duties. One of them was Rock, who is his lab assistant, and Roll was the housekeeper. And with this success, Dr. Light decided to create 6 more robots, who are actually the 6 you saw in the menu. In order that you're going to see them: Bomb Man, Guts Man, Cut Man, Elec Man, Ice Man, and Fireman. These robots were created to assist people with industrial activities, like Bomb Man was going to be used for demolition of rocks, Guts Man would be used for excavation, Cut Man would be like probably bomb defusal, Elec Man would be for like power generating, Ice Man would be for like providing like, I don't know, cooling, air conditioning or something, and Fireman would be, well, used for lighting stuff. Eventually, Dr. Wily got sick of living in Dr. Light's shadow, stole the robots, reprogrammed them, and made them evil, which is why we're having to fight them. If you're wondering what happened to, if you're wondering who Mega Man is, what happened was Rock volunteered to be a fighting robot because he had a strong sense of justice and didn't want to see his father's work be destroyed before his very eyes. So Dr. Light converted Rock into Mega Man. And now he's on a journey to stop the world. And that's actually the true official backstory of Mega Man, although the original American instruction manual kind of screwed things up, like they got it wrong in the translation. Oh wow, I'm nearly done the level just talking about the story. But yeah, the original the American instruction manual, actually funny thing, Mega Man came out almost around the same time in Japan, in America, as it did in Japan, and yes, his name is Rockman in Japan, and also there are a lot of music-based puns, as has already been mentioned. Rock and roll. You can actually Mega Man's the one on the left, on the border. Roll is the girl, and Dr. Light is the scientist who looks a bit like Santa Claus. Here's Bomb Man. He'll throw bombs at you, and if you get close to him, he'll jump away. So it's actually good to do this kind of thing and not get killed. That is not a good idea. So at least you're back on the stairs. The checkpoints are fairly generous, and also, you know, well, not only are the checkpoints generous, if you get a game over, you get all your weapon energy back and like health. All you lose is like the only penalty is that you have to go back to the start of the level, which isn't the worst thing, because these levels aren't too long. They aren't marathons or anything like that. But, yeah, just going back in, second try at beating Bomb Man. His main purpose would be using explosives for demolition of buildings and probably in quarries as well. But yeah, like a bunch of stuff, like, yeah, I'm not even going to bother with the US, because the story I read to you is actually the official Japanese story from Capcom. And yes, I beat Bomb Man, and I've gotten actually a mechanic that the Mega Man series is well known for and innovated with at the time. Well, one of them was being able to pick your own level in any order, you know? That was very innovative. But another thing was, after you beat a Robot Master, you get to use the weapon that they have. Okay, now coming up next is Guts Man, who's weak to Bomb Man's weapon, the Hyper Bomb. You basically, well, you use it the same way Bomb Man does. He lobs it forward, wait for a bit, and then it explodes. You know? It's a slowish weapon, but it's not meant to be used... Oh, god damn it. It's not meant to be used like a normal weapon. It's more strategic, yeah. I got a game over, but I was only at the beginning of the level, so it doesn't really hurt at all. Now I just have to blast these little helmet things. These are all over the Mega Man franchise. Yeah. Yeah, actually the graphics and the music are pretty good for like 1987. That's what I'm playing is off the Mega Man Legacy Collection. It has Mega Man 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. They were all the NES games or Famicom games. And this section here, many people say this is the hardest bit of the game in Gutsman's level. But I think it's because I'm a radio DJ, and I'm actually looking for work, by the way, and I really need some money. I need to get a PlayStation 5, brand new TV, a bunch of new light bulbs around the house, 4K Blu-rays and stuff, and oh my god, yeah. I was just saying, I can easily get the rhythm. It's just, if you fall off, you're gonna drop like a stone. Like, did you actually see how fast I dropped? Oh my god. Like, that is actually ridiculous how fast the drop was. That is nuts. But yeah, you can make Mega Man's foot twitch like that if you just jerk the D-pad slightly. Also, yeah, playing with the D-pad, no analog sticks, because when you're playing games like this, or Tony Hawk, or Sonic Mania, yeah, fuck them. Yeah, honestly, they can just go away. Seriously. That is not cool. Also, yeah, these things, not actually as hard if you just understand how rhythm works. You'll be fine, you know? Everything will be good. But these things, oh, they're annoying. They come down at you like... They come down at you like nothing else, like, seriously. Oh, at least you can get health from them. And at least there's a big health pickup coming up very soon. Enemies will drop either weapon energy, they'll drop health, or they'll drop points. Because, yeah, Mega Man 1 has points. By the way, here's the Hyper Bomb, here's how you use it. That's not how you use it. How you're supposed to use it is throw it, get close to these guys, look like Hammer Brother rejects, but they're throwing pickaxes. You're supposed to throw the bomb, and then when they're still throwing, you make sure that the bomb goes off while they're still attacking. Otherwise, if they're just standing still, and the bomb goes off, well, it'll do nothing, as shown here. Yeah, as that. Also have to make sure that the bomb actually stays close to the ledge. But yeah, there you go. That's how you use the Hyper Bomb. Now I just have to go down here and see... Oh yeah, I have to make sure I have to stay on these high platforms, because there are rewards for staying up in this area. Like, for example, health. Health pickups, there's weapon energy, which I forgot to use the Hyper Bomb equipped. If I had that, then I would have gotten everything back. Then, ooh, an extra life. Very nice. Forgot to get that health pickup, though. So, not really sure how much that helped. These things, I swear to God, it's so hard to avoid these guys. You just have to kill them, but they take so many hits, you know? So impossible. Also, jumping indoors, it just feels good, you know? That's why I do it. So yeah, just have to hit these guys. Just, like, basically shoot them, move to the left, jump back, and, like, just navigate around their blasts, because they go in 3 different directions. By the way, yes, Mega Man can only shoot in front of him. I don't know what it is, he just can't shoot up, down, or straight, or whatever with his default weapon. And here's Gutsman. I think his purpose is probably used for, like, excavation, like a construction site, or, like, in a quarry, more likely as well. But yeah, as you can see, different weapons hurt the Robot Masters differently. Like, you saw there, 2 hits, and Gutsman's health is almost totally gone. In fact, actually, that's 3 hits and he's dead, and I had only 1 hit point left. If I had just gotten hit by 1 more of those rocks, I would have died, and I might have had to go back to the beginning of the level. So, yeah, that's irritating. Yeah, now coming up next is Cutman. He has scissors on his head, so I think his purpose is probably bomb defusal. I guess, you know. It'd make the most sense for him to be used for bomb defusal, considering I don't know what else like a big load of scissors would be used for. Maybe cutting ribbons at like opening ceremonies, cutting a ribbon for a marathon to get it going, I guess. I don't know. Or maybe oh wait, no, that's the people running who do that. I think they just run through it at the start. But yeah, Cutman, like he's weak to Gutsman's weapon, the Super Arm. The Super Arm allows you to carry those big blocks that Gutsman uses. In that, you know, did you know? If you notice those 2 big blocks that were on the left side of the room in Gutsman's room during the boss fight, you actually get to carry those kinds of rocks, but they're not everywhere, so the usability of the super arm is kind of limited compared to most other weapons. Yeah, just these things on the wall are kind of annoying, especially when like they drop health and they're above thing that sends you to the lower bit of the level, so it's actually kind of hard to get stuff. Also, pickups disappear after a couple seconds being on screen. Likely a limitation of the hardware in the mid-80s. And yeah, these things, they're just for points. If you ever see one of those things, don't think they're actually going to help you. The points do basically nothing in Mega Man 1, which is why this is the only game to have them. They were removed for Mega Man 2 and every other game afterwards. Yes, see that kind of rock that's like, that you have to jump over? That's the kind of rock you have to use for the super arm. Oh yeah, also after every level, your weapon energy comes back, which is actually really helpful. You know, it's rather forgiving. Also, you have to pick up that health thing, because I did lose a bunch to this guy. Pick up the points, which I don't need, but they're just there, and I was just able to get them. Now I just have to go through here, up here, and make sure these guys don't hit me. God damn it, I timed that wrong. Yeah, that kind of block is the one for Gutsman. It's a weapon, the super arm, but so I just have to take it a little bit slow with Cutman's level to make sure these guys don't hit me. And yeah, just climbing up the ladder. Yeah, Mega Man has a cool climb animation. Like, you can actually make him slide up ladders. Catacris pointed out in his Mega Man retrospective. He played all the 10 main games leading up to Mega Man 11's release in 2018. But that's a pretty big health pickup. The same one I got in like halfway through Gutsman's level. But now I have to go back down. I went up and around, and now I have to go down and the other way. And we'll be seeing this kind of level design later on in the game with another Robot Master. And by later on in the game, I mean later on in this video, because of, oh god damn it. Well, basically I'm just gonna say, oh wow, look how far back I got sent there, just because I didn't reach the door of the boss. Well, the door leading to the hallway that leads to the door to the boss. But I got sent far back. Well, as you can see, you know how I was saying at the start that I was doing longer Let's Play videos? Well, as you can see, the videos are over half an hour long, so you're going to get to see me beat every single Robot Master in Mega Man 1 in one video. And that means the next episode after this one will actually be the finale, believe it or not. Because it's just going to be one level broken into multiple parts. Well, not multiple video parts, I mean the level itself is broken into multiple parts. So, there's only going to be 2 videos in this series, but they're going to be fairly long, because that's what's actually been working in the Let's Play scene. Ooh, an extra life, and some health, which I needed. That was very nice. And I'm back to full health, which I really appreciated. Also, these borders on the screen, if I had them turned off, it wouldn't even be a full 4:3 frame. Like, it'd only go up to, like, well, as you can see where the sky is and the ground is, you can see how small the actual resolution of the Famicom / Nintendo Entertainment System was. And by the way, for all those like outside of Europe, like Ireland and the UK, watching my videos, no, the Nintendo was not a success in Europe, at least at first, at least not in the 80s, not when it was in its prime. It only kind of got successful after the Mega Drive came out in Europe, and like it became, well, and like it got a TMNT, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles pack in. See those rocks? Yeah, super arm rocks, because that is the weakness of Cutman. And he's the only Robot Master to have a really violent reaction to getting hit, because he actually, well, flies back. Now what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to, yeah, hit him like that, but I missed the first shot, so I died at the boss, but luckily, I'm back in the hallway. And the bad news is, unfortunately, those rocks are single-use rocks, and yeah, I'm gonna have to fight him without the boss weapon, which is the last time you're gonna see that happen, because, well, all the other Robot Masters have pretty easy weaknesses. Also, I like how in Mega Man 1, since they're all industrial robots, you can kind of figure out, oh yeah, actually, with the Mega Buster and like just good timing, Cutman, you can see he's actually fairly easy, but he's not the easiest boss in the game. There's much easier bosses coming up as you like later on in the game. By the way, another first, apart from the super long format and having like most of the game in one video. Another thing. Oh yeah, also the first time I've played an 8-bit game on this channel. God damn. Okay, coming up now is Elec Man. So another new thing you'll have noticed if you took a look in the description. Yeah, there are chapters now on this video, and after this goes up, I'm gonna go back through my old Let's Plays and add them to my previous series, like Grand Theft Auto 3, Ape Escape 2, Simpsons Hit and Run, all of them. I'm going to go through each of them and add chapters to each of them to make navigation easier overall. So that's actually kind of a little announcement I've had there, like waiting for a while. Well, an idea I've had waiting for a while, but I didn't actually think of to do all, like, but I didn't know like when to do it, but now I know. I'll do it after this video goes live. And by the way, yeah, this is going by the way, all my Ethics of YouTube podcasts are also all available on my SoundCloud. And oh my god, Elec Man's theme, probably one of the best songs in the game, but it sounds like so many other songs written through like the history of music. There's so many songs it sounds like. Just look up Everything Sounds Like Elec Man on YouTube. There's literally an 11-minute long video on like how many songs like the Elec Man theme sounds like. It's ridiculous. There's like Journey on that list, fucking Robbie Dupree, loads of other musicians made songs like that sound like what that the Elec Man theme sounds like. And the composer, I don't think the composer actually listed any like major influences, but yeah, actually speaking of music, the Mega Man series, especially in the 8-bit era, is known for having some pretty good music, and I think Iron Maiden kind of compared it to their music in a way. Like if like Mega Man music were like rock music, it'd be theirs. Also, oh yeah, forgot to mention, I did die a lot and got a bunch of game overs. That weapon, well, it's not actually a weapon, it's a tool. I got it on a failed attempt of Elec Man's level. You need it to beat the game. You need it. You need it. You need it. You need it. If you do not get the weapon, you will be blocked off from a section later on, and you'll be unable to beat it, and you'll have to get a game over and go back to here and get it. I'll show you how to get it in a couple minutes, like when I get to the section. This, like, without the magnet beam, the section, that section, like, with the blocks is pretty hard, but that's the only invisible block section you have to do in the game, because that's, well, it's on the route to actually getting it. And as you can see, Elec Man's is another level where you're going up and up and up, except instead of just more platforming, it's more ladders, really. Also, a Cutman's weapon is effectively a boomerang, and I think it's, hold on, let me get up the name. I believe, well, since, okay, oh yeah, I died there. Oh dear. There's a health thing, but look at how low that ceiling is. That is just too risky to go into. That's just ridiculous. Yeah, Cutman's weapon is the rolling cutter, following on from the Mega Buster. So that means Mega Man now has 4 weapons and a tool. He has the Mega Buster, Hyper Bomb, Super Arm, Rolling Cutter, and the Magnet Beam. And I'll show you, actually, it won't be long now before you actually see where the Magnet Beam comes in and how you get it. So I just have to use the Rolling Cutter on these. Yeah, the reason you cannot pick Elec Man's theme, or Elec Man's stage first, is because of those things. They'll like run at you if they see on the platforms, and you won't be able to jump past them. So it's basically impossible to start with Elec Man, even though his theme is amazing and his weapon, well, you'll see it in a bit. You'll see it when we get to him. Here is where you get the Magnet Beam. You need the Super Arm to actually get in. And here's how you use it. You throw the things over your head, use the rocks, and they split off into 4 rocks, and that's where you get the Magnet Beam. And if you come back here after dying, you can use it to refuel the Magnet Beam. And yeah, that's honestly, yeah, you also, not only will you need the Magnet Beam for something like that, but you will also need it for something in the next level after this one, because it also has an invisible platform puzzle. Oh yeah, these things, they're timed. You have to just just time it, you know. Actually, speaking of timing, Mega Man's not really a game where you should hesitate. Even though it doesn't have a timer like some other games at the time, like Super Mario Brothers, it's still kind of difficult. Like, it's still a game where you should just be going, just go, 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 all the time. You shouldn't be thinking about hesitate. You shouldn't be thinking about, oh, what should I do here? No, just run, and jump. Run, gun, jump. That's what you should do in Mega Man. That's what it's all about. It only really uses, well, the NES/Famicom only has 4 buttons on the controller. So all you'd have to do, you've button for jump, button for jump, button for shoot. You run with D-pad, and then there's 2 different ways of pausing. One to pull up the weapons, like I've been doing the whole video, and another method which I'll show you in the finale, which will be the next episode. So now I have to climb up this ladder, and I just noticed the glitch with the electricity there. There's some more super arm blocks, but that's not this guy's weapon. This is Elec Man. And oh my god, yes, you can see how overpowered his weapon is. That was so strong. My god. At least I still have enough weapon energy. Also, do not switch weapons while on a ladder. You'll fall down. You do not want to fall down here. Now I just have to go all the way back up, and oh wow, looks like that visual glitch I was about to talk about is not here. It's kind of strange, you know. It did appear earlier, but I think might be just. I'm not sure if it's just Share Factory or if it's like something I didn't notice. Oh wait, no! Oh shit! I nearly fell down. Oh my god, nearly fell. Yeah. Now, second attempt at Elec Man. Just use the rolling cutter on him, and yeah, you'll be doing pretty good. His weapon, the Thunder Beam. That's the weapon you get from him. The Thunder Beam is, oh my god, you're gonna see it soon. It is probably the best, actually the best weapon in the game. The Thunder Beam. My god, you're gonna see it coming up now with Iceman. Yeah, as a parka. Yo, look at that, oi. Yeah, but I'm gonna switch to the Thunder Beam real quick, like, yeah, right now, pretty much. Yeah, E. Look at that. Mega Man actually can shoot in multiple directions, but, well, only 3. But look how fast it is. Also, the reason it's so fast and not slowing down like other videos you see, I do have the CPU set on turbo to prevent, like, lag, because you know how lag can really mess you up in a video game. Yeah, I don't want that happening, but yeah, look at that. The Thunder Beam doesn't use much electricity, although it does cause sprite flickering. I mean, that was probably impossible for Digital Eclipse to remove in the emulation, but yeah, look at how bloody powerful it is. Wipes out everything in one hit. Ooh, I got an extra life from it, thank you. Point thing stuck in the floor. What the hell? And also, since you can shoot straight down, it's a lot easier to actually hit things. Also, ice physics. And coming down here, here come the blocks. And the only reason it takes me, I'm gonna be here for several minutes, and yeah, sprite flickering's pretty bad. I didn't really know how to use the magnet beam properly. But yeah, I did get up here quicker than most, and then this section, I'm going to be here for several minutes, so I'm going to discuss a few things. I'm sorry I haven't been able to get my podcasts up onto Spotify just yet, but I've just been having issues because apparently you're not able to like upload onto Spotify on its own for free. Also, unfortunately here, yes, I've run out of beams for the magnet beam. Run out of ammo for the magnet beam. So I'm gonna have to do this invisible block puzzle like a chump. It turns out I found out that uploading to Spotify when you're not on premium requires a third party, which I currently don't have any third party programs to upload onto Spotify yet. So as soon as I can get one of those, all 4 episodes of the Ethics of YouTube will appear simultaneously on Spotify. All of them will be released on the same day as each other, unlike on Spotify I've been giving them the staggered release. Also, yeah, sorry about episode 3 going up a day later than I said it would. It's just I was out with friends and I completely forgot to actually upload it on the day I promised to. So, so actually this is going pretty badly. Basically you have to like time jumping. You have to time your jumps. You can't get up here normally from like the middle area blocks. What you have to do is hold on, I'll just show you actually when that block up there appears, you have to jump up and onto there, and then onto that block, and up there, and then onto the rest of the level. Which I'm going to try to do here, but no, if you jump too late, you'll get blocked. If you jump too early, you'll fall through, and the thing might actually push you out and back into the water, and you'll have to start all over again. It's all about timing. This is one of the only parts of Mega Man where you really have to think a lot, you know? A lot of it's just run, gun, shoot. Or sorry, run, gun, jump. And, like, this section kind of throws down on its head. Like, it's a much harder version of the block puzzle that was in Elec Man's level just there. Now I just have to, yeah, I got up there, but I think I didn't go far enough, so I'm gonna have to start the puzzle again. But I'm getting on the right track. Luckily, I am getting on the right track. And yes, I am recording all this in one go. This has actually all been one singular commentary track, no breaks in the audio, nothing. And I'm up! I made it! Yes! Oh, great, now there's a long platforming section, which, I have to do the normal way, the chump way, the pussy way, because I have to get across here with these little guys who can actually hurt you. I won't be showing up because, well, I'll actually try to avoid it because, you know, Mega Man does have knockback. And also, I need to get this magnet beam ammo. Yes, look. Yeah, fuck you. Yeah. Hold on. Wait, hold on. Yeah. Now, this is where I start using the magnet beam properly. You use it to avoid shit like that. Now I have to go down to the left and get an extra life. That's good. That's what I want. Now, actually, I'm not going to switch back to the Elec Beam just yet. Oh, more stuff. More health. More ammo, which I need. I love that. I love this area. Oh, yeah, getting around by jumping is a lot easier than walking in this level because of the ice physics. Here's another one of these jumper guys. Oh, my God. Like, yeah, that guy is annoying. But now I just have to go in the door, and now I'm in the hallway. That's another checkpoint. All you really have to deal with is these penguin guys. They fly up and down, and luckily they give you ammo. God damn it, I died. At least I got that extra life right before the room with the jumper, dude. And this room is a checkpoint, so no problems there. Just gotta get some points. Yeah, you get points for killing enemies and points from, like, the things they drop. No more weapon ammo though, unfortunately. But I'm just gonna switch to the Elec Beam and now face Iceman. Oh yeah. Here comes Iceman, he's cool as ice. And by cool as ice I mean the easiest boss in video game history. Look at that. I was barely introducing him and he's already dead. Oh my god. Yeah, you just stand in the corner, hit the attack button 3 times. It'll depend on your console. On the original NES, it would have been the B button. But yeah, just stand in the corner, Elec Beam 3 times, Iceman's dead. Now it's time for Fireman. Although I've found it kind of funny. The last 2 Robot Masters, Iceman and Fireman, they're not really like robots. They're jobs, you know. An Iceman would have been an old job during like the 1940s and stuff, before like refrigerators became a thing. Like the Iceman would deliver people's ice. And a fireman, well, you know what a fireman is. You know, they're the people who put out fires and save people's lives. But this fireman isn't really like the nice kind, you know. He kind of prefers starting fires. Yeah. Oh, but yeah, oh yeah, for some reason, his weakness is the ice slashers, you can tell. I don't know why they chose that one, because, you know, it should be the other way around. It should be Fireman's weapon should be good on Iceman, because it's, you know, fire. You know what fire does to ice? It melts it, turns it into water, and then that can be used against fire. Oh, I think I know why they chose that now. Okay, it's because, alright, it's because fire's good against ice because, well, fire melts ice, but then the ice would turn into water and put out the fire. Ah, I see what Capcom did. I see what Keiji Inafune thought of when he was designing these guys. Speaking of design, oh yeah, this is what the ice slasher does. It cannot actually hurt anything. It just freezes them in place, which is good for these fiery platforms. And also, I'm just going to show you another way you can use the magnet beam in just a second in this room here. In this room, there's a non-stop thing of fire. There's no breaks with it. You cannot freeze it with the Ice Slasher. You can't jump up this way normally. So what do? You use the Magnet Beam. Make a couple little platforms, jump up, and skip that section. Say, yes, fuck you, fire. Yeah, go to hell. And then you just go along and keep going with the rest of the level. And actually, this is actually a lot like Cutman's level, because it's another starting from the bottom, then going up, then going all the way around. And some bits of level design do repeat. I mean, there was that bit in Elec Man's level that I didn't mention that repeated near the end, actually. I think it was right after, might have been right after the section with the Magnet Beam. And now I'm just gonna refill on energy here with the Ice Slasher. And, so, just gonna go here, go to the right, and the door should be nearby. Yes, there's the door, and there's no bloody jump man here. But there are these fiery pillars. And oh god, I'm kind of low on health, and I need to use the Thunder Beam to get some health and get some health and energy. I did get weapon energy, but unfortunately it's for the Thunder Beam, and that's not Fireman's weakness. Oh wait, actually. Oh wait, never mind. That's weapon energy. That's not health. But yeah, here's now the last Robot Master, Fireman. Since I'm not really gonna have enough time at the end after this fight to talk about his weapon. Oh, I just died. So my next attempt will be my second attempt. So his weapon is the Firestorm. Think of it as a much stronger Mega Buster, but it uses ammo and you can't fire it as often. It's actually the weakness of Bomb Man. Since you can do these in any order, every Robot Master has a weakness, and well, Bomb Man's weakness is actually the Firestorm. But yeah, Fireman's weakness is the Ice Slasher because of that water thing I mentioned earlier. He's a harder boss because look how big his attacks are, but he does go down kind of easy. And once you've done that, you've beaten every Robot Master in Mega Man. Unless you did them in a different order, in which case you'll do it at some other point. But yeah, I managed to beat all 6 Robot Masters, and now ready for Dr. Wily. Make sure you like, share, subscribe, and follow my videos and do everything. Thank you all so much for watching the first part of my Let's Play of Mega Man.